So I was recently having an in-depth conversation with a friend about finding her purpose. You know, she's 30-something years old and she still feels like she's floating. She doesn't necessarily know what she wants, but she has an idea of what she wants, and maybe you're in a similar position. Maybe you're 20, maybe you're 40, maybe you're 50, maybe you're 60, maybe you're 12. However old you are, we're constantly asking ourselves like who it is we want to become. What feels the most valuable and most purposeful in our life? And that's called trying to find your life purpose. Navigating who it is you are and how you can be in the most service in every single area of your life. We've all been there. We're all constantly asking ourselves that every single day. And I wanted to record this video based off of that conversation. If you feel lost right now, this video is here to help support you in finding and navigating yourself back to where you bring the most value in your life. How you can fulfill and find that life purpose that you feel like is always just kind of a arm's distance away. I want to bring it that much closer to you. Get a lot more clarity on what it is you feel, what it is you desire, and what it is you want to do with your life. So let's get started on that conversation. Thanks so much for being on my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, press that bell notification, get notified every single time I post a video. They're all centered in all of these really great conversations to help facilitate you and your life. So let's get started on that life purpose and getting more clarity and confidence around who it is you are now and who you're stepping into becoming in the future. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I'm Ashley Ducey, an internationally recognized wood-burning mandala artist, and here on my channel, I share all things positive and uplifting. The only way that you can find your life purpose in your life is to start getting extremely curious. Curiosity gives you the availability and the space to discover who it is you are. When we get curious about who it is we are, we can get curious about what brings us joy. When we find joy in something, then we can start discovering who it is we are meant to be in this lifetime. I was sharing with my friend, and I'm going to share with you right here, right now, because obviously this is a conversation that's supportive of you right now. Maybe you don't know what it is you want. Maybe you have an idea, but you're scared to take that extra step, take that leap of faith, really go after it, like we all are. We're all kind of like, ooh, maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. That fear of failure. I had that in my art career definitely in the beginning. I was so scared to commit to it because I was afraid of failing. I was afraid that it wasn't really my life purpose and that wasn't what I was supposed to do. And then boom, I was gonna be 5 years into it and it wasn't gonna work out. I was gonna regret it and all these different things came up for me. And this is how I navigated that. What brings you the most joy? What in your life right now brings you the most joy? Maybe you take the next 5 minutes and you write down a few different ways or things that bring you joy. Maybe it's cooking for people. Maybe it's doing art and creating amazing, incredible art pieces. Maybe it's being some form of a teacher or some type of facilitator in healing. It could be anything and everything that brings you joy. Maybe it's making granola. Write down every single way that you feel the most value in your life. You feel the most connected to your highest self. And start getting really curious. Start practicing each of those things and start really toying with the idea in your mind of that becoming an opening for you, a door opening to some greater vehicle of your expression. The only way that we can find our life purpose is through curiosity. It's through committing to just starting to navigate, starting to see how we feel in different areas of our life. Maybe we try doing granola at the farmer's market and we make a bunch of granola and we're like, oh, that was really fun and I felt a lot of joy from that, but I didn't feel quite there. And then maybe the next week you go and you practice doing something else that brings you joy and you're like, whoa, that really lit me up. That feels amazing. I want to keep doing that. And you keep honing that craft, and that's where your purpose is. That's where your value is. Your purpose and your value is within what brings you joy. Don't lose a hold of that exact statement. Your joy and your beauty, your grace, your God energy is all within where you feel the most connected. So start getting really curious about where you feel the most connected. For me, that was my art. I felt the most connected without a shadow of the doubt in being an artist, but I didn't make any money as an artist. I hadn't sold one art piece as an artist. I had no idea what I was doing as an artist, but I knew that that is what brought me the most joy. I tried different things. I tried making granola and selling it at the farmer's market. I tried working retail because I love fashion. I tried working at a homeopathic health clinic because I love health. But being an artist was always, always, always who it was I am and wanted to be. So through committing and getting really curious about that, I was able to sell my first art piece. And that felt so good, I had a domino effect. I was able to continue selling pieces and go from $200 pieces to $10,000 pieces, to full collections of my work for many thousands of dollars, to selling all the way in Australia. And I'm not sharing this with you to boost my own bubble, but I'm sharing it with you to show you that it's possible. Whatever it is that brings you the most joy, get curious about that. And know that there's always a way for you to make it happen in your life. That there's always going to be energy that's guiding and directing and holding space for that truth of who it is you are and what brings you the most light, the most happiness, so that you can share it into the world. You're going to find that thing when you get really curious. And when you find that thing, you are going to be supported by the universe. It's the laws of the universe. With good intention, good energy follows. And with good energy, your life will unfold in the most abundant and incredible way. The trail will be paved for what it is you want, and sure, there will be trials, sure, there will be triumphs. I've definitely had a lot with my art, but it's all been worth it because it's all been rooted within what brings me joy. And that's the most important conversation really that you could have right now in your life. If you're feeling a little this way, a little that way, just start getting extremely, extremely curious. If working with me is something that you're interested in doing, whether it's just for fun, whether it's to really navigate your life and where you're at right now, I'm running an online art class that's super, super amazing. It's only one time of year. This is the time of year I'm running it this year, and it's gonna be a while before I run the next one. So if you're curious about working with me, it's all rooted through expression, creativity, being an artist, but you don't need to be an artist. You can just be really curious about the expression of it. And my whole entire class is 7 weeks of not only art, but personal development, because through the process of creative expression, we can navigate and find who it is we are and how we're showing up in our life. And when we can have an awareness towards those things, we can become even that much fuller and that much more aligned with our potential and where we like to go. So if you're curious about that, the link is right there below. Go check that out, www.ashleyhallartclass.com. We are going to be capping it, so make sure you pick up your ticket here soon, and I'd love to work with you. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this is something that supports you in navigating your higher truth, your fullest expression, and just remember, when you feel a little lost, get curious about what brings you joy. Do more of that and start really putting yourself in a position to discover what it is you are, what it is you think you want. You know, oftentimes we get lost in, ooh, I don't know, I could want that, I could want that, I could want that, and we sit still. We don't know, we don't go after it, we don't try anything. Get a taste for everything that you love, and you'll be navigated towards exactly where you're supposed to be, just like me with my art. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hi you guys, I'm super excited to announce the launch of my Ashley Hall art class, something that I run once a year. It's an opportunity to work with me one-on-one to discover more about your creativity as well as personal growth and development. It's a 7-week course rooted within your ability to start defining who it is you are on a deeper level and having more awareness of how you can become a bigger, fuller extension of who it is you are through the process of creating art. So it's something I'm really excited about that I wanted to make sure you had the opportunity to sign up for. That link is right here directly below, www.ashleyhallartclass.com. If that's something you're interested in, I'm super excited to see you there. I only host it once a year, so this is your one opportunity.